Welcome to Mariel Beads and Beyond. Today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful ring. You can put it all the way up. You can put it down here. You can put it like this. And you can bend your hands. I mean, it's not on the way. It's not going to be like that. When you put a ring usually around here, you can't bend. It's just uncomfortable. With this ring, look at, you can just do whatever you want to and they stay right there. It's just lovely. I'm going to have the PDF available on my website, marielbeadsandbeyond.com. I'm going to have these 3 colors available so you can buy the kit if you want to. The kit includes all the beads that so you can make your ring, the thread, the needles, and the instructions. So I hope you guys like this tutorial. So the list of materials is going to be in the description box. And once again, I hope you like this tutorial. For materials, you're going to need 11/0 seed beads, 15/0 seed beads, and you need 30 through 2mm fire polish. You're also going to need Fireline, and you're going to need like around 38 inches of Fireline. You are going to pick up 4 11/0s. You are going to bring them down, and you are going to leave like 2 inches tail just to make some knots. And you are going to sew through the 4 seed beads one more time. And you're going to sew through one more to complete our circle. So this is what you should have. You are going to pick up 1 seed bead. In this case, we're going to pick one of a different color so you don't get confused when you are closing your ring band. If you don't think you're going to have any problems, you don't have to do it that way. It gets a little bit confusing if you are beginner. You can pick up the same color, it doesn't matter. For all my other rings, I do the same color because I designed the ring, so I know how to do it. So for you, you're going to pick up one of a different color. And we are going to sew through 3 11/0s. That is 1. That is 2. And 3. And this is what you're gonna have. Okay, right now you are going to pick up 1 seed bead, 1 fire polish, and 1 seed bead. And remember, we're working with 11/0s. Our thread, it's coming out of this. We are going to sew through the same. Okay, pull tight. And now we are going to sew up through 1 seed bead and through the fire polish. You are going to pick up 1 11/0, 1 fire polish, and 1 11/0. And we are going to sew through the fire polish. And we are going to sew up through the seed bead and through the fire polish. And you are going to continue repeat these steps until you get 15 fire polish. And I'll be right back to show you the next step. I have my 15 fire polish. You thread, it's coming out of the fire polish. You are going to pick up 3, and so up through 2, pick up 3, and sew through the same seed bead your thread is coming out of. And sew up just through 1. Right here we are going to pick up the other seed bead with a different color, and this is just like I said, you don't have to, if you understand the pattern, you don't have to put this one on a different color. I'm just doing it to make sure you guys are gonna understand and you're not gonna have any trouble with making this ring. So pick up 1 and we are going to sew through 1, through 1 more, and through this one, and up through the one and through the one we just add. We are going to start our ring band right now. We are going to pick up 3. We are going to sew through the one we are coming out of. We are going to sew up through 2. We are going to pick up 3. And we are going to sew through the one. Our thread is coming out. Up through 2. Pick up 3. This is what you should have. Right now, what you are going to do, you are going to pick up 1 11/0. Right here, you want to make sure your ring band is straight. The way you're going to know is look at your work and you have this seed bead connected to your work, and then this one right here, you got 2 over here. Okay, this one you just have 1 because this one is used. You want to make sure on this side you got it the same way. Okay, so if you see this is connected to this one, so you have this one in between the one of the color and then 2 on the other side. That's why I told you it was important to put a seed bead of a different color so you don't make a mistake. And right here, your thread is coming out of this side. We are going to sew through the one of the other color. Okay, our thread is coming out right here. We are going to pick up 1 and sew through that one. And right now we are going to pick up 1 11/0 and we are going to sew through the one our thread was coming out of. Okay, on a ring band. And that's why I wanted you to put a different color, because I don't want you to make a mistake. It's a little bit confusing if you don't know the pattern. Right here we are going to reinforce a ring band. So we are going to sew through this one and sew through this one. And I'm going to reinforce my ring band. Okay, I got through this seed bead. Now I'm gonna go back, and that is just to reinforce my ring band. You don't have to do it, it's up to you. Right here, you are going to sew through one more, through one more. What I'm gonna do right here, I'm going to sew through this one, and I'm going to make a knot right here so I can cut this thread. And this is what you're gonna have. It doesn't make any sense right now, okay? Don't worry about it. So we are going to continue. We're gonna sew through this one, and we are going to sew through this one, and right now sew through two more. You gotta be coming out of the other seed bead across. If you look at your board, you have these two and this one in between, and then you got two and two. So the next one where our work is. So you are going to pick up 1 11 0, one fire polish, and 1 11 0, and you are going to repeat the same steps that you did on the other side until you get 15 fire polish. So I want you to do that, and I'll be right back to show you the next step. And remember to try to keep your tension tight. Okay, this is what you're gonna have. So our thread, it's coming out of the fire polish. We are going to pick up 1 11, and we are going to sew through this one. If you look, it's the one next to the one that is attached at the other side. And we are going in this direction. Make sure your band is not twisted. We are going to pick up 1 11 0, and we are going to sew through the fire polish. And now this is what you're gonna have. I'm going to reinforce this, so I'm gonna sew through all 4 seed beads and pull your threads tight. So we are going to sew through this one, and this is what you're gonna have right now. As you can see, my ring, it's 10. What you're gonna do right now, you are going to pick up 1 11, your threads coming out of this one, holding the fire polish. We are going to sew through this one sticking out. We are going to sew through this one of a different color. Like I said, you don't have to put a different color. I just did because it's a little bit less confusing for you guys. Sew through the next one, and right now you're gonna pick up 111, sew through the sticking out, and you are going to continue all the way around. Pick up one, so continue all the way around, and I'll be right back. Pick up an 11-0, and I'm going to sew through this one, sew through that one, sew through one more, and repeat the same steps on the other side. Pick up one and sew through the next one, and I'll be right back. I am done adding all my 11 O's. On the out part of the ring, my thread is coming out of this 11 O. Right here, what you're gonna do is you gotta work your way in to the center beads, so you can just sew through this one, and you gotta pull tight right here. Now you're gonna sew through the one that we put in a different color. We are going to sew through this one. We are going to sew up through this one. Sorry. And we are going to sew through this one. And right now what we're gonna do is we are going to repeat the same step, but we are going to be adding our 15 O's. So pick up a 15 O and sew through the one that is sticking out. And pull tight. And you're gonna do this all the way around. I already add my 15 O's on this side. Right now I'm in this one right here. So we are going to put one 15 O in between these two. And just continue adding your 15 O's. When you get to this side, remember you gotta add a 15 O right here, and you can just reinforce, make knots. You want to make sure that this is really tight. Okay, so just continue, then reinforce, make some knots, and I'll be right back to show you my ring. I'm done with my ring. As you can see, it's beautiful. The only thing is you gotta consider while making this ring, before I add my seed beads all around, I show you that the ring was in between 10 and 9. As you can see, it drops, it gets like almost like 2 more sizes, or actually 3 sizes, because my ring now is in between 7 and 6, so it's actually size 7. So before it was size 10, so it dropped 3 sizes. So make sure you keep that in mind. I hope you guys like this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoy it. Remember, I have the kits available on marielbeadsandbeyond.com, and as well as the PDF. I hope you like this tutorial. I hope it was easy to follow along. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe, like my videos, share them with your friends, and let me know if there's any other products that you would like to see on my website. Until next time, bye bye.